Hi there, it's Liam here from Rating the Races. So the hurdlers that caught my eye in the handicap marks this week. The first one was 50 Ball, who we actually missed last week. Well, I for some reason I thought it was included in last week's and was surprised that the handicapper left him alone. He didn't. The handicapper actually dropped him £1 to 122. With that in mind, I think you go exactly where I said last time. To Kempton on the 24th of this month. There's a 2 mile 5 race for horses rated 0 to 130. He's rated 123. I think he gets in. He ran well there for a long way in the Lanzarote Hurdle before pulling up on the very heavy going. Yeah, I think that's a perfectly good choice for 50 Ball and hope to see him there in a couple of weeks' time. Two from this week that caught my eye. The first one is Too Friendly, who I don't think will be running at Aintree. Finished 5th recently, the weekend in the series finale or the series final at Haydock over 2 mile, and he's probably ran a really good race to finish 5th because you needed to be prominent at Haydock all day, and Too Friendly wasn't. Too Friendly was held up and waited with, made really good ground and then just faded again late on. I think those at the front were able to quicken away again. It may end up being that Too Friendly, who dropped £2 for that effort, has ended up running a really good prep race for the Swinton. The Swinton's obviously a good race to be won on the 13th of May. It's good prize money for that race, and I wonder whether, I don't think they'll be more prominent on Too Friendly, but if it's not quite as prominent bias next time, I think we might see Too Friendly run a really big race. He only went off 5s, and some people suggest he's disappointed in 5th. I think leave it exactly as it is, and he'll go well next time off a £2 lower mark in the Swinton, hopefully at Haydock. And the final horse that I want to talk about is Cadatharla. Cadatharla went up £1 to 128 after finishing 4th. Now, I don't think that was a bad effort at all. Interestingly, if we actually just quickly look at the ratings, you could see a reason for Ayla Rose to win, and that's back here. Look, over this time last year, so it was the 10th of April, whereas on the 12th of April last year, Ayla Rose was running a 159.2, the best in the field, and he or she reproduced that yesterday probably to win at Ferryhouse. Cadatharla was the only one who went after Ayla Rose and just paid for it late on, and made a mistake at the last. You know, don't make a mistake at the last, probably finishes second, may even go up a couple more pound. But I think it's very interesting. Finished 4th in a good handicap. How about go to another handicap at Punchestown over a slightly shorter trip, which I think will suit, for more prize money. Last year, JP won it with a horse who had finished 4th in a good handicap before winning this race, Campron. Now, I'm not saying that that is a trend or anything like that, but JP will it wouldn't surprise me if Cadatharla and Campron ran in this race at Punchestown in a few weeks' time. But if Cadatharla does turn up, I hope that I'm saying that right, I'd be very confident of a big run from Cadatharla at Punchestown. So there's 3 horses. 50 Ball hopefully goes to Kempton. Too Friendly, I think that was a good run. Can certainly go back to the Swinton back at Haydock, and Cadatharla off to Punchestown in a slightly better race and more prize money, and hopefully this time Cadatharla can get back into the winners' enclosure.